like Sarah Boone can't relax, but that doesn't mean we can't. So let's enjoy the sweet sounds of true crime. Good energy, high vibrations, close your eyes. Positive thoughts. Meditate, free your mind.
For the record, if you could for us.
Kayla Rodriguez, Kayla, K-A-Y-L-A, Rodriguez, R-O-D-R-I-G-U-E-Z.
Thank you. Catch Story, you may inquire.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi.
Can you tell us did you work for?
Hello there. Hi. You live here? Okay, I'll talk to you guys, get some information. That's the property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick, or just so he knows what's going on? Where's he at? He wants that there. Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay? I had a cigarette little. Okay, wait 1 second, okay? I really need something to drink. Okay, well, I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter. Okay, we'll take care of you. 1 second. At the time, you called it? Yeah, whatever. You got time to call it? Okay, perfect. Hey, Connie, go ahead. 607 at 1307. No, can't go back to that. What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend? Yes, for like 3.5 years. What happened? He and I, we drank last night. Can you pass this to the, around to the SD guys? Stop. They need to sign that for sure. They're with me. Okay, go. No. Each of them has to, this might be a real thing. So each of them has to put their name.
Normally I just put everybody.
Yeah, you call it. What's going on? I didn't have here to fill me in.
No problem. Like, you know, we were putting a puzzle together, we've been doing some artwork together.
You were putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, trying to take stuff off the wall to make new art kind of there, like having a good time with one another. But we were drinking, we had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is that?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys.
I tried to figure out
the problem is I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning. When I found it.
Before you called?
Yeah.
1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. That's when I found him and I took him out and I tried doing CPR and then I called him and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department got here?
Who?
The husband? Or your ex-husband? Okay. Where did you live at?
Right on the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who did come up and...
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay, stop. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what
I
happened.
fell asleep. I don't know if he's suffocating or like having an aneurysm or a heart attack or what.
Medical condition. Yeah.
None that I know of.
Nothing that you know of.
None that I know of. No.
Okay.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzles, artwork. Then we decided to go ahead and see. That's all that happened.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what in there. Like, I don't know what happened.
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was
What
in
time
CPR.
did you start? Probably, what ballpark? Here, let me fill this back in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am still cutting out right now.
Ma'am, and you can't talk to him until we get down to
Fine.
paper, okay?
Just don't leave, okay, Brian?
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'll put my cord on.
Orange County.
There's something. Put it over here.
Like, here, come on, sit down, 'cause I don't want you to pass it out. This is probably a lot for you to deal with, right? I don't water. I can get you some water, okay? Just, I want you down on your feet, and I don't want you passing out on me. I need like water. Okay, I'll get some for you. You guys can try if I got it. At this point, what, 2 years maybe, 2.5 years. The checkup was probably a good 2 years too.
And after you set them up, did you move the eyebrows up or you just sit around and walk away and laugh?
We were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
But then, what position was he in when you went in? Was he sitting on the rear end and his head up and he just kind of
No, okay, so like this is the suitcase. Like this is his head and then he's right here and his feet were
So
down.
he was laying on his side.
Yes.
You just closed the flap and zipped it around.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we were playing.
Hit the bed.
Okay.
So he said that I needed to tell you guys about. What do I talk about? We're gonna.
Why is this happening?
You'll have to be more specific.
How about bloody pillowcases? Did you make any effort to collect and analyze pillowcases of the rooms that you were
I
photographing?
excel at everything.
No.
Who made you have significant experience with zippers?
I use zippers regularly, yes.
Enough to have an opinion as to whether or not a zipper is stuck or not.
Is what? Sorry?
You testified on direct that the zipper was a little tight.
Just that it was difficult without the zipper pulls to use the zipper.
That was your opinion.
Yes, from opening the suitcase here today.
I bought it for
You
him.
only tested it today?
Pardon?
You only today have for the first time tested the ability to pull open the zipper on the suitcase?
No, I'm saying it was difficult today.
Feed the beast. Sure.
I was there yesterday.
So she is. Hit the bed.
Okay, Sarah. So, you're not free to go. Okay.
Tell me, and we'll both know.
Do you promise everything you told us is the truth? Or no? Everything you talked about today?
Delicious.
Yes. What do you mean? Yeah, I'll swear. Remember I swore you yesterday on the audio recording? I just forgot, so you raised his hand to remind me to tell you. Okay. Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge? For which true and accurate to the best of your knowledge? When that was intentional? Everything you said today, everything that's come out of your mouth has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge. To the best of my knowledge. Correct. Good. Why? Because how you told me.
Intentionally.
about it is
True and accurate to the best of that person's knowledge.
not a trick question.
To the best of my knowledge.
To the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge. Yes, but it was not
A glass of
intentional.
wine.
Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. Turn around, face the wall. Get behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally. We understand
He's
that.
still dead.
Not intentionally.
Someone needs to call Brian, please. Okay. Or can I not make a phone call?
You'll be able to make a phone call. He's down to the jail.
So why is this happening? So this was a trick.
No, it's not. How's it a trick? I'm here to ask you to explain a few things to us. And
You were right, you're right.
everything was,
So that's why I'm trying to figure out what I need to do for myself going forward with this. Nonetheless, with his family. And are you all showing up with Lucas now?
because we're already both told you that we would be mindful of these situations.
I promise you, on Lucas's life, it was not intentional. I don't know you. I can't say I know anything about you. I don't know what would be a true statement, what would not. I mean, if you're promising on your son's life, that's fine. That's how much it means.
Sorry.
That's how much it, look, that's how much it means. I hope you take that to heart. Please. It's documented that you said that, yeah. I get it. Do you have any idea when I can get my phone back?
I fell asleep.
What's up?
What do you say?
I said no telling. I mean, our digital prosecution is, we have a lot of cases on the plate. I mean,
Well, and that's not trying to say my laptop, it's Lucas' laptop. When he plays, you'll see all the games he has on there.
as soon as we can get that back to Lucas, we will. As soon as we can release your phone, we will. We have no way of being able to tell you because we don't have control over their case other than how they arrange what they do. So I don't know. And at this point, I think, honestly, with everything else that's going on, it should probably be at the bottom of your list of worries.
I'm trying to make Lucas happy so he can have his laptop back. Did Brian not have a laptop for him? He has his laptop that he has to do for work, that he doesn't want him using it or breaking or dropping. It's not a big deal. There's nothing on the laptop anyway.
Not intentional.
So you will keep me posted, like updated. That's my thing, is I'm trying to figure out what I need to do in the meantime. I don't know, I can't, I don't know what to tell you though. What am I, but you also have more information than I do where it's yeah, you might wanna, or yeah, you might wanna. You have more information on what?
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know. And most of it we got from you.
But, like I was telling her, yeah, that's bad. Which I swore my son's life was not intentional. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what I need to do for myself going forward with it. Nonetheless, with his family. And are you all showing up with Lucas now?
Because we're already both told you that we would be mindful of these situations.
Or do we have to come back down here? I'll chat with you next time. I have no idea what I'm gonna call you next. This is the reporting mount tunnels. I'm just saying a report is generated through us. The sheriff's office is a public entity. So if someone were to come report something, then... No, I'm talking about, like autopsies. She's waiting and doing our follow-up, but...
She's looking at it.
Yeah.
But she won't finish with him because she's passing for other stuff.
So after this, what?
Not malicious.
I'm done? For now? How long does this stuff take to get back? The idea of the results?
She won't get back the swabs and stuff. We'll say.
I don't know about it.
Our dispatch center keeps calling my phone.
Why is this
and have
not?
us people call them to the need.
I hope you all can really both truly understand that that was not my intent.
The court has had the opportunity to review the evidence and testimony that was presented at trial. The victim impact statements presented here today, the statements of character witnesses both orally and in writing, Dr. Harper's report and testimony, the defendant's testimony, pre-sentencing investigation, the arguments of the state and the arguments of the defense. The court pronounces sentence as follows. Ms. Boone, the court sentences you to life in the Department of Corrections with credit time served that Madam Clerk will provide to you momentarily. There are also court costs and costs of prosecution, which Madam Clerk will give you the totals of momentarily. Due to the court levying a life sentence, the court is inclined to liquidate those to a civil judgment unless I hear opposition from the state.
No opposition, Your Honor.
All right. Madam Clerk, if you could please give us the credit time served and the court costs, please.
4 years, 9 months, and 8 days, and the court costs are...
She especially.
Especially her.
Clearly, George Torres is dominating the defendant. Clearly, George Torres is the one telling the defendant what to do. Clearly, George Torres is the one calling the shots at 4748 France Lane. Ladies and gentlemen, are we so sure that George Torres wasn't the person suffering from battered spouse syndrome?
Should disregard every bit of her testimony, from court to the detectives to the 911 operator to the doctors. Her testimony, if it is to be believed, the most favorable light that she has presented of herself is that at the end of a Sunday fun day, where we are drinking, we're outside by the dartboard, we're doing puzzles, we're doing arts and crafts, and there finally comes a point in time where we're going to play hide and seek. And he says, "Tag, you're it." Even though she's it, she goes upstairs, hides in the shower, eventually gets tired of being there, it's cold, so on and so forth, and she comes back downstairs. And as she comes back downstairs, she can see Mr. Torres fiddling to place himself inside the suitcase to try and hide for this game. And the lid is not closed and it's flapping. And out of jest, out of levity, undisputed according to her testimony, she comes over there and zips it shut. Whether it's 100% or enough for 2 fingers to get out, that is something that you decide as the jury. But there came a point in time where the fun and games was over. And Mr. Torres told her that. "Babe, I can't breathe. Sarah, babe, let me out." This is all on video. We don't have to imagine this. This is all on video. 1062. At that point in time, she is using force against him that is not justified. She is the initial provocateur. She is the aggressor under the law. And what level of force is it? I can't breathe. Not let go of my hand, not get. He is saying, I can't breathe. It is no different than a naked chokehold that she does not let go of. And she.
These to where I can write on them as opposed to anything that's on a laptop.
I am unable to provide that for you. I have been provided the process has been provided to me by the Orange County Jail. I understand that's your preference, but I can't do anything more than what I've done right now.
I understand. And I have had other information given to me, which is why I've been waiting for the boxes for them. So I don't know, is this something that I need to pursue continuously still for me to be able to receive my hard copies? Because no one tells me anything.
I cannot answer that question because that may call for me providing you legal advice, which I am prohibited from doing.
Okay. Well, because I have no other way of contacting you other than in a letter, and it's AKA worldwide. So am I supposed to go back and speak to the captain and whoever else it is that I might need to speak to in order to receive these?
Again, I cannot answer that question. All I can tell you is that we will have a hearing on August 5, whereby which Prison Break Investigations will provide all of the information on USB drives. Those will be provided to a representative from the Orange County Jail who will place all that information on a laptop for you to use, and that's accessible for your use from 0800 to 1600 every day.
Right. Okay, so I guess I will figure that out, because if I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I can't utilize the laptop, which is why another reason why I was looking forward to the hard copies. So my other question is my time prorated for the time that I've been waiting for my discovery?
I'm not sure I understand what that means.
Will I be having additional time added, or will it be extended from the time period of me waiting for my discovery still?
I'm not in a position to answer that question. I don't know what it is that you're asking for.
My pretrial is supposedly set for September 24th, I believe it is. So obviously I will not be prepared, and obviously I do not know what I'm doing, and obviously I'm still waiting for my discovery. So for that time period that I have been waiting for almost 4 weeks now, will that be added to the time frame in order for me to be properly prepared?
As of right now, the dates are what the dates are, ma'am.
Okay, so I just miss a week, a month.
The dates are what the dates are.
So I also sent you, I believe, 5 motions. Have you received those?
No, ma'am, I have not.
They were mailed last week.
Then I have not received them yet. The last correspondence I got from you, ma'am, was received on July 8th.
Okay. 5 motions I mailed. They're probably sitting wherever else it is, considering it takes a day for you all to receive my mail, considering I'm right down the street from you all. So I have those also in order, which may change whatever information or anything that I'm trying to acquire in between now the month less that I have in order to prepare for my trial. That's in October. So if you could keep an eye out for those also. I don't know who I'm supposed to ask. How did Mr. Lane come into any of this? Like, how was he called?
Mr. Lane has been your investigator in this case, and he was advised to attend this morning's hearing by virtue of being provided the discovery in order to digitize it so that you can have access to it.
The court contacted him?
I did not contact him.
Am I allowed to speak to him directly?
You can?
Mr. Lane, who contacted you in order for you to be here, please?
GA contacted you.
If I'm pro se and my own attorney, shouldn't I be included in all of this so I know what's going on and not a surprise hearing like it is again for the second time?
Ma'am, again, this is why there were benefits to being represented by counsel. The court has already identified in its 16-page order the reasons for why you no longer have those benefits.
Right.
It makes things exceptionally more difficult, as I explained to you, in communicating with the court and communicating with the state attorney's office.
Isn't that what a certificate of service is for anything that's filed by anybody in the court?
There
I
was,
should be included in that.
ma'am, there was no certificate of service for setting this for today. This was coordinated by the JA. You were advised as soon as it was set. It was set yesterday.
It's just very odd to me that the news knew about it before I did.
Again, I can't speak to that. address the reasons, ma'am, for why there was a forfeiture and alternatively a waiver in the 16-page order that you were provided. Again, it's difficult to communicate with you based on where your current housing is. I'm not able to pick up the phone. The judicial assistant's not able to pick up the phone to communicate with you or send you an email to schedule certain things. And it leaves a little bit of the level of further complication.
How is it the news knows before I do?
You keep asking the same question, and the answer is going to be the same. I cannot answer that question for you because I do not know. Last night, I've already explained.
The news crews how they got here?
No, ma'am, I'm not going to let you do that. They're not under oath. They're not a party to this action right now.
It's wrong and it's unfair.
You're certainly entitled to that opinion. Do you have any other questions?
911, what is the location of your emergency? 4748 France Court, apartment 3. 4748, what's the street name? France, F-R-A-N-T-Z. And the apartment number? 3. Is this a police or medical? My boyfriend is dead. Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Fire risk. What's the location emergency?
That's clear. No, please don't leave. 4748 France Lane, apartment 3. France Court. France Court? Yes.
Okay, is this near Mackenzie Drive?
I don't know where that is.
Okay, fine, okay.
It's Gilwood Park Apartments.
Okay.
Please! Okay, you're gurgled.
Okay, listen to me. Alright, I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
We want to pump his chest to me hard and fast. Going to do it twice per second.
I'm doing it again.
Okay, no, just keep on pumping. That's all you need to do for me. Keep on pumping his chest for me. I don't need you to stop and talk or anything. I just want you to count out loud for me, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is amazing.
Okay, ma'am, just keep on pumping his chest. That's all you need to do for me, okay?
Yes. Come on, please. Hurry up.
Okay, ma'am, they're driving here as fast as they can. Okay, don't stop to say hurry up. Just keep on pumping and counting.
I'm still doing it while I'm pumping, okay?
Okay.
Still doing it.
All right, just continue pumping his chest. Count out that second count with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Please hurry.
Okay, ma'am, they're getting there as fast as they can, okay?
He's stiff and he's purple.
Okay, keep pumping his chest for me, ma'am.
I'm still doing it, okay? Still doing it. Just don't make me stop.
Right, okay, that's fine. Just you do a good job. Just keep on doing it for me. That's all right. They're getting there as fast as they can, along with the sheriff's office also, okay?
Please.
Okay, keep on pumping, ma'am. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on pumping for me, ma'am.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Believe me, I'm doing it, okay? We were playing hide and seek.
Okay. All right, I understand. All right, just keep on pumping for me, okay? Okay.
Please hurry.
Right, okay.
Horrible. This is horrific. What happened? Like, what happened?
Okay, ma'am, just keep on pumping his chest for me, okay? They're in the parking lot. They should be up there shortly, okay?
still doing it, okay?
Right, okay, good. And you
from his family. Up until the final day of sentencing, his brother wore his Ace Hardware shirt to court to pay respect. Let's get back to Sarah's bad choices.
So we did make attempts, like everybody does. Prosecutor, any criminal defense lawyer, public defender, you have plea negotiations. So there were attempts to settle it. I was kind of like a mediator.
Regarding the plea offer, it's not just 15 years in the Department of Corrections. That is an offer predicated on a particular circumstance. Coming to court and saying, I am responsible for George Torres's death, and I accept the punishment. And because that consideration was never given in this case, the offer of 15 years in no way represents what this case is worth, or what George Torres's life is worth.
Court pronounces sentence as follows. Ms. Boone, court sentences you to life in the Department of Corrections, with credit time served that Madam Clerk will provide to you momentarily. There are also court costs and costs of prosecution, which Madam Clerk will give you the totals of.
ASMR.
Emily, know that.
I don't.
Know that.
You got up and you went up to bed.
Alcohol.
I've had to lie to you guys 3 times.
And you shouldn't have to do that, so let's make this maybe the last time.
Now I'm not lying.
And I appreciate that, okay? And keep going, okay?
They're gonna come and tell me.
Who's that?
Just like I told the other sheriff, they're gonna come and tell me.
If you...
I want you to know that. Look.
Are you talking about
Yes.
family?
Yes.
Okay. So
I want you to know, I am full blown. They're gonna come and tell me.
go down to the courthouse, okay, and get the judge and stuff. Did you get the pamphlet for the victim's rights pamphlet? Okay, so you know that there's a place for you to go
They're
to
going
that?
to come and tell me.
Okay, so you got the victim's rights pamphlet, you know there's a place you can go to that now. It's in the bin?
Domestic. I'm gonna go sleep over her house.
Perfect.
Neighbors.
Okay. Do you have any more questions?
Can I get done?
This one. Not working. I didn't tell them that. Okay. Have a good day. Okay, that's good enough. I know. Thank you. Okay.
I love it.
Okay. Have a good day.
Hey, whatever the Frankie says,
Okay.
tell him to eat a dick. Hey.
Okay. Have a good day. Thank you. Okay. Have a good day.
Tell them to thank you.
Satisfied with your attorney so far?
So, somebody had to do it. I was doing it.
For release, are you satisfied with your attorney so far throughout this trial? State, anything we need to address?
Not for the state.
Defense. All right, Ms. Boone, I just got a couple of inquiries of you, ma'am. For release, are you satisfied with your attorney so far throughout this trial?
Definitely.
And are you on board with the strategy that they've employed so far in this trial? All right, thank you very much. We'll be in recess till 2 o'clock. Court's off the record.
You've been together for about a year?
And a half.
A year and a half?
Yes.
Okay. Live together, obviously?
Yes.
Okay.
I just recently went for a divorce. He's been there with me. He knows all the story, blah, blah, blah. But
I know. I'm just trying to...
This sucks. And I have to go to work tomorrow.
Do you want the fire department to come out and check your eyes?
Baby.
No? Okay. Okay. Do you want to press charges? You can smoke your cigarette if you want.
Can I talk to you though?
You're talking to me about myself.
I don't want him to be taken. Please put the fear of the police.
So you don't want to press charges? Okay. Do you want to fill out any paperwork? Do a statement? No? Okay. Smoke your cigarette, sit down, smoke your cigarette.
I don't want him to get in trouble.
Okay.
But God, it's fucked up.
I know.
You guys have actually been out here twice now. Look at this shit. You fucking rip my shit all the time.
Did this happen today?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I see it. It's ripped and down there a little bit.
I just bought this yesterday.
I get it. Sit down, smoke your cigarette. Do your thing. No, it's fine. Do you have an ID with you? Is it in the house? Okay, we'll go find it
I know
later.
my number if you want it.
Oh, that's perfect. Go for it. First name is spelled S-A-R-A-H. You have a middle name?
Catherine. K-A-T-H-R-Y-N.
K-A-T-H-R-Y-N. R-Y-N. Okay. What's your last name?
B-O-O-N-E.
Date of birth?
10-10-7-7.
I get it. Make sure not to squeeze my arm anymore. Do you have a telephone number?
407.
407?
716.
716?
8684.
8684. Email address?
SKP.
underscore
1-800.
1-800?
At yahoo.com.
At yahoo.com.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. I get it. I get it. Sit down, smoke your cigarette, try to relax a little bit. I'm going to take pictures of you in a little bit. Alright? No problem.
Side. Am I listening the whole night or whatever?
When it comes to, have a seat. Talk. When it comes to domestic related stuff, man, you'll probably sit in there for a day. Okay? Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna lie to you. All right? You're gonna probably sit in there for a day, maybe 2. All right? Possibly. It's all up to the judge. Alright, this the thing is that the reason why they do that, man, is because when it's domestic related. Alright, y'all are dating. This is still dating violence, still domestic violence. Okay? They gotta make sure they keep y'all separated long enough to where nobody's gonna come home and kill each other. Yeah, you know, I know that might not be your intention. That's the majority of the domestic violence, dating violence, battery calls that we deal with. That never happens. But there's always that one out of many that will do it. So that's why they're gonna probably sit in jail for maybe a day or 2. Okay? When it comes to domestic related stuff, man, you'll probably sit in there for a day. Okay? Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna lie to you. All right? You're gonna probably sit in there for a day, maybe 2. All right? Possibly. It's all up to the judge. All right? This the thing is that the reason why they do that, man, is because when it's domestic related. Alright, y'all are dating. This is still dating violence, still domestic violence. Okay? They gotta make sure they keep y'all separated long enough to where nobody's gonna come home and kill each other. Yeah, you know, I know that might not be your intention. That's the majority of the domestic violence, dating violence, battery calls that we deal with. That never happens. But there's always that one out of many that will do it. So that's why you'll probably sit in jail for maybe a day or 2. Okay? Alright, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Alright, just keep being cooperative, alright?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So you want your phone?
Yes. Make sure you guys lock the back door, man.
We got you. Don't worry. We'll take care of that. You go by Junior, you go by George.
George.
Is it George or is it Jorge? Jorge. Alright.
George.
Hey man, I'll call you by your name. Well, you want George? Okay, I'll call you George.
Thank you.
Alright, you're welcome.
Hey, Miss Sarah, you mind putting down the cigarette so I can take a few other pictures?
Kind of thing.
You need me? Cars that way. Hands behind your back.
For what?
For battery domestic?
Me?
Both of you.
What does that mean?
Battery domestic violence. You two hitting each other. Doesn't go down like that. Alright? Walk towards that car. County 125. I have a white female secured. You don't have anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, cut me. Okay. Put your chest on that flag and stay there for me.
Why?
I already explained to you. Chest on flag. That should probably not be together, but that's not my business. So stuff like this happens, and I have to step in.
Why am I in trouble?
Spread your feet. Spread your feet apart.
Why am I in trouble though?
Because of the marks he has all on his neck and the inconsistencies of the story. Okay.
I can't.
Okay, step back a little bit. I still gotta check you though.
Why? Because I fucking thought that?
No, because everybody that goes in my car gets checked. No matter who you are.
No. I mean, like, seriously, like, I literally just started my job a week ago.
Go ahead, sit down for me. Sarah.
I literally just started my job a week ago.
Okay.
I've had to lie to you guys 3 times.
And you shouldn't have to do that, so let's make this maybe the last time.
Now I'm not lying.
And I appreciate that. Okay? And keep going. Okay?
They're gonna come and tell me.
Who's that?
Just like I told the other sheriff, they're gonna come and tell me.
Okay. If you...
I want you to know that. Look.
Are you talking about the family?
Yes.
Okay. So
I want you to know, I am full blown. They're gonna come and tell me.
go down to the courthouse, okay, and get an injunction against them. Did you get the pamphlet for the victim's rights pamphlet? Okay, so you know that there's a place for you to go
They're
to that?
going to come and tell me.
Right, so you got the victim's rights pamphlet, you know there's a place you can go to that then. It's in the
There's
bed?
domestic. I'm gonna go sleep over her house.
Perfect.
Neighbors.
Okay. Do you have any more questions?
Can I get done?
This one. I didn't tell them that. Okay, have a good day. Okay, that's good enough. I know. Thank you. Okay. Okay, have a good day.
And whatever like he says,
Okay.
tell him to suck a dick. Hey.
Okay, have a good day. Thank you. Okay, have a good day.
Tell him to thank you.
Satisfied with your attorney so far?
So, somebody had to do it. I was doing it.
For release, are you satisfied with your attorney so far throughout this trial? State, anything we need to address?
Not from the state.
Defense. All right, Ms. Boone, I just got a couple of inquiries of you, ma'am. For release, are you satisfied with your attorney so far throughout this trial?
Definitely.
And are you on board with the strategy that they've employed so far in this trial? All right, thank you very much. We'll be in recess till 2 o'clock. Court's off the record.
Yard, seemingly enjoying her leave from his family. Up until the final day of sentencing, his brother wore his Ace Hardware shirt to court to pay respect. Let's get back to Sarah's bad choices.
So we did make attempts, like everybody does. Keter, any criminal defense lawyer, public defender, you have plea negotiations. So there were attempts to settle it. I was kind of like a mediator.
Regarding the plea offer, it's not just 15 years in the Department of Corrections. That is an offer predicated on a particular circumstance. Coming to court and saying, I am responsible for George Torres's death, and I accept the punishment. And because that consideration was never given in this case, the offer of 15 years in no way represents what this case is worth, or what George Torres's life is worth.
Court pronounces sentence as follows. Ms. Boone, court sentences you to life in the Department of Corrections, with credit time served that Madam Clerk will provide to you momentarily. There are also court costs and costs of prosecution, which Madam Clerk will give you the totals of.
Emily, know that.
I don't.
Know that.
Excel.
You got up and you went up to bed.
Alcohol, Emily. Know that.
I don't.
Know that.
You got up and you went up to bed.
Alcohol. You've been together for about a year?
And a half.
A year and a half.
Yes.
Okay. Live together, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
I just recently went for a divorce. He's been there with me. He knows all the story, blah, blah, blah. But
I know. I'm just trying to.
This sucks. And I have to go to work tomorrow.
Do you want the fire department to come out and check your eyes?
Baby.
No? Okay. Okay. Do you want to press charges?
I'm always tired.
You can smoke your cigarette if you want.
Can I talk to you though?
You're talking to me about myself.
I don't want him to be taken. Please put the fear of the police.
So you don't want to press charges? Okay. Do you want to fill out any paperwork? Do a statement? No? Okay. Smoke your cigarette, sit down, smoke your cigarette.
I don't want him to get in trouble.
Okay.
But that is fucked up.
I know.
You guys have actually been out here twice now. Look at this shit. You're looking for my shit all the time.
Did this happen today?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I see it. It's ripped and down there a little bit.
I just bought this yesterday.
I get it. Sit down, smoke your cigarette.
Pardon?
Do your thing. No, it's fine. Do you have an ID with you? Is it in the house? Yes. Okay, we'll go find it
I know
later.
my number if you want it.
Oh, that's perfect. Go for it. First name is spelled S-A-R-A-H. Do you have a middle name?
Catherine. K-A-T-H-R-Y-N.
K-A-T-H-R-Y-N. R-Y-N. Okay. What's your last name?
B-O-O-N-E.
Date of birth?
10-10-7-7.
I get it. Make sure not to squeeze my arm anymore. Do you have a telephone number?
407.
407?
716.
716?
8684.
8684? Email address?
SKP.
SKP underscore
1-800.
1-800
at yahoo.com.
At yahoo.com.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. I get it.
Fine and dandy.
Sit down, smoke your cigarette, try to relax a little bit. I'm going to take pictures of you in a little bit. Alright? No problem.
When it comes to, have a seat, we'll talk. When it comes to domestic related stuff, man, you'll probably sit in there for a day, okay? Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna lie to you, all right? You're gonna probably sit in there for a day, maybe two, all right? Possibly. It's all up to the judge. Alright, this the thing is that the reason why they do that, man, is because when it's domestic related. Alright, y'all are dating. This is still dating violence, still domestic violence. Okay? They gotta make sure they keep y'all separated long enough to where nobody's gonna come home and kill each other. Yeah, you know, I know that might not be your intention. That's the majority of the domestic violence, dating violence.